Hello, grab a snack and a warm more hot drink, and welcome back to the library. Hello again. I'm still gonna be really bad at recording. I was thinking in my brain a minute ago, oh yeah, I recorded the last episode like 2 days ago. It was a week ago. It was over a week. I'm really bad at this, but it's fine. Also, I ignore my shadow. Why? I'm rearranging. I've been sorting out my bedroom. Okay. And then I also clicked on the last video that I actually uploaded, which was over a month ago. It was on my first day of school. With a half term in. Half term is on Friday. I'm gonna say it's Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Half term is in 3 days. It's been 7 weeks. Whoever thought I was going to be consistent? Not me. But yeah, here we are, back here. Do I even have anything to say? That is a good question. Not really. We're going to yap, because I have nothing better to do. I'm going to tell you what happened to me today. So, I had a doctor's appointment. It's just a routine appointment. I have one like every 6 weeks. It's with a physiotherapist at a rheumatology department, because I have disgustingly terrible bones and joints. So I went to this doctor's appointment, and it's in a big major hospital in central London. That is all I'm going to say. It's a big major hospital in central London, and my appointment was at 3:30. So I came home from sixth form, I ate some lunch. I'm actually really cold right now, I can't lie. Came home from sixth form, I ate some lunch, and then I got on the bus and I went over to my appointment. And I get into the hospital, and I'm maybe 10 minutes early for my appointment. And I go downstairs, and I get into the department that I'm meant to be in, and I say, oh yeah, hi, I'm here. And I sit in this waiting, I go piss, because I needed to piss. Very thankful I could do that. And I went and sat in this waiting room. Wait a few minutes. Bear in mind, I'm also sat there staring at a blank wall because my phone is on about 12%. So I didn't want to just sit on my phone because it was going to die, and I didn't want it to die on my way home. Because I couldn't live if I had to sit on a bus with no music on my own. Not happening. So I'm sat in this waiting room, which is already a really fun experience to be sat in a waiting room in a hospital. And then this alarm starts going off, and I start looking around, and it's like, okay. And it's kind of an intermittent alarm, so it goes, I'm like, is a fire alarm going off? Like, what's going off? Looking around, looking at all the stuff, and they're saying like, oh, it's an intermittent alarm, so we don't evacuate yet. So we're just sitting there with this alarm. And then someone says, oh, it's possibly from A&E upstairs. Also, we're on the lower ground floor. We are a flight of stairs down. I'm like, oh, it's from A&E downstairs. We don't leave until it either goes full blast or a fire warden comes and tells us we need to leave. So we're sitting here for maybe another couple of minutes, just going like, oh, what are we going to do? Is this intermittent fire alarm going off? And then it stops being an intermittent fire alarm and starts being a full-fledged fire alarm going off in this hospital. And then they're like, yeah, we need to get out. So we have to get out and all stand on the street in front of this hospital with big groups of people. And this is, 5 minutes before my appointment is meant to be. So we have to stand outside this hospital. Thankfully we were only standing out there for 10 minutes, and then the fire alarm went back off and we could go back inside. Because apparently, sometimes they have to call the fire brigade, get them to come and check the building out before you're allowed back in, and it could take 45 minutes. But luckily we weren't outside for very long, and I could go in, and then was only 5 minutes late to my appointment, which is average NHS appointment times. It's pretty normal. But yeah, I went to go to my appointment, which was very fun, very slow. It was not fun, it was alright. So it's giving me melatonin because I don't have to sleep like a normal person. But yeah, so I'm going to yap instead of watching YouTube. And then I'm going to go to sleep. How exciting. But yeah, that's how my day has gone. And that's just to add to my quite weird week, because do you want to know what I did yesterday? Dissected a rat. For some context, before you start thinking I am a psychopath, I'm an A-level biology student. So we went on a trip yesterday to the Royal Veterinary College, which is a veterinary college in London. It's like it's one of the oldest ones in the country, I think. It's like second oldest in the country, and it is currently the best veterinary school in the world. I don't want to become a vet. I don't want to study veterinary science. I'm not even doing chemistry anymore. I can't apply for veterinary science. But I wanted to go on this trip because I thought it would be fun, and dissecting a rat, that's fun. So we go on this trip, and I got to dissect a rat, which was quite interesting. It was very weird and interesting. I've never done like a full animal dissection before. It was quite intriguing. But yeah. What else have I done this week? Not very much. Hung around. Not very much. But I have an exciting weekend coming up. On Saturday, I'm going to a university open day at the University of Exeter by myself. So I have to get a 9:20 train to Exeter. Yeah, so I have to leave my house. I need to get to Waterloo. It's going to take me like 45 minutes. For a 9:20 train. So I need to leave my house at like 8:20. A bit later than that. Probably 8:20 in the morning. And I'm booked in the afternoon slots. Because there's no way I'll make it to morning. It is like a 3-hour train ride. It'll be interesting. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. And then on Sunday, it's Comic-Con, which I'm actually very excited for. I love Comic-Con. I've been going for quite a few years now. I've been going since like 2017. So I'm very excited to go to Comic-Con, and my friend is coming from Glasgow, because he's at the uni up there, and he's coming with us. I'm very excited. It should be very fun. And I'm probably going to spend lots of money. But yeah. What else going on in my life? What did I do this weekend? Oh, on Sunday I went and carved pumpkins. I'm going to show you. You're not going to be able to see me for a second. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this pumpkin I carved because it was gorgeous. If my camera will load. Look, here's my pumpkin. It's a cat. I was very proud of my cat pumpkin because like it's a pumpkin and it's a cat. So yeah, that was in fact very, very exciting for me. I'm actually just gonna see if I can pull up my I use Keep Notes, so I'm gonna see if I can pull up my notes. If I can pull up my Keep Notes on my computer, because I'm using my phone light for because I'm using my phone light for this, so I'm gonna see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I can pull up my podcast notes. Oh my god, where's my thing? Pull up my podcast notes on the side to talk about things. What do I want to talk about? What is it about? The price of tattoos. It's something I want to talk about. So I recently turned 18, and I would very much like to get some tattoos. There are a few that I would like, that I have planned, that I currently can't afford, because tattoos are so goddamn expensive. See, when my sister turned, I think it was when my sister turned 21, I gave her £100 to go and get herself a nice tattoo, because all of my sister's most of her tattoos are a bit dodgy. She got her first tattoo when she was like 16, 17 in Kavos when she went on holiday in Greece. It's like here, it's wonky, it's an anchor, and everyone blames her for it because it was quite funny. But like £100 is not going to get you a good tattoo anymore. Maybe one this big, but the nice tattoo my sister got is an entire back piece. So yeah, where am I getting the money for this tattoo? There's a tattoo artist I really like on Instagram, and I really want to go get her some of her stuff done, but it's gonna cost me like £300 for these 2 little tattoos that I want. And there was a tattoo artist I was looking at that was doing a rabbit tattoo flash, and I was very, very tempted, because my mum was like, oh, if you go and get a little tattoo flash, I will pay for it as a birthday present. I was like, oh, I'm very tempted. And then I just was looking at like her, like the after pictures of some of her work. I was just like, I'm not sure I like this enough for it to be like my first professional tattoo. So currently not got any tattoos booked, sadly. We're waiting. I found someone else that I really liked, but they're in Essex, and they are only working like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday or something, like Tuesdays and Thursdays during the day when I am in London at school. So that's really fun. So I am going to find someone at some point to give me a professional tattoo, and we will see. It might take me a while to find someone that I can afford, that I like. So yeah, let's take that one off. But yeah, that's really fun. What even is half this stuff? Did I hear about my craft cupboard? I don't know why this is on them. Do people want to hear about my craft cupboard? There's a little weird wardrobe cupboard thing in the corner of this room. It's like a... I don't really know. Basically, this room is a really, really weird shape. If you couldn't tell by this fucking wall right here. This is the rafters, because I'm in the attic. If you don't know how I haven't said that, I am in an attic room. Ignore the t-shirt until it's my current t-shirt. But like, so okay. Just to give you some context of this room, the only window is on this wall here. This wall here. Which is one of the only fully flat walls in this room. There are 2. Well, there are 2 like fully rectangular walls. And it's this wall behind me here and the wall there. And actually that wall there, but it's like to the side of the door, but we'll get into that. So there's rafters in this room. So there's a lot of weird spaces. This is a flat wall here, but it's like dun dun dun. And then there's rafters on the other side, so it's slanted on the other side as well. So the room's like that. Which is quite interesting. So in the weird little cupboard that's back there, I decided I was going to turn it into a craft cupboard. I am a crafter. I do just lots of weird crafts and stuff. I do crochet. I can knit. I'm not very good at it, and I find it quite boring. What else can I do? So, I made a skirt recently. Oh my god. It's not completely finished because I'm a bit too lazy to finish it, but I made a skirt. It looks ginormous, but it's what fits me. But yeah, I need to take the top of the waistband in slightly, because it's just, I didn't cover enough, it's slightly too big. And then I need to like sort out some of the weird sewing where I need to like sew ends and things in. But yeah, I made an entire skirt from scratch. This fabric's actually so nice. I can't lie, that's really nice fabric. And I have loads of it spare because I think I bought too much. But yeah, my thought was that I was going to use some of the fabric scraps, like the leftover bits, and do some like long like rectangles, because I have a pair of Levi jeans that I bought in Amsterdam like a year and a half ago that are just slightly too small for me. As in, like, I can get them on, which is an achievement in itself. I can get them on, but I can't move my leg up. I can barely move my leg up like high enough to like walk upstairs without feeling like I'm about to rip these jeans in half. So I was gonna put like 2 little panels down the sides of them. So that's a project to do in the future. But I also broke about 3 needles sewing this skirt. So we might be waiting slightly. And then I bought new needles. Where did I put these new needles? I don't actually remember. I did buy new needles, I don't know where I put them. Whoops. I don't know where I've put these needles. But yeah, do you guys want to see this badge that my brother's girlfriend bought me? It's from the zoo. Look, it's a little penguin. I love badges. I'm a badge collector. And so, fun stories. My mum bought me a badge making machine for my birthday. It's up there. It's a badge making machine. So you get these little circular bits of paper, and then you can like draw and stuff on them, or you can print things out. They're the same size. I'm really tired. And then you can like turn them into badges, which is very fun. I made some badges last weekend. I need to find inspiration for things that I want to make badges of. Is my issue, is that I don't know what to make. But yeah. Oh my god. My fucking head hurts. I am incredibly tired. Why am I just always tired? I have to get up tomorrow and then go to school and then go to work and then come home and then get up the next day and then go to school again and go home again. Oh, I changed out my earrings. That's another thing I did right now. I put in these. They're not actually earrings. They are belly rings. They are belly rings, but I think they look funky. And they're like weirdly heavy. Why are belly rings so heavy? But yeah, basically I've had the same. They're here. They're kind of grim, I can't lie. But I've had these same like star hoop things in my ears for quite a while. And they were just like, well, my ear was getting a bit like irritated, and they're kind of grim, and they kind of need to clean, and I just wanted to change them up a bit. I tried to change out my gauges, but yet again, they don't like me at the moment. When I first started stretching my ears, I could leave a gauge in for 4 weeks, and then it would be fine, and it would go up again, and like stretch again. But then I got to like 3.2 millimeters, and it just decided that it didn't ever want to do that for me again. So I moved out to a 3.2 in probably February, and then in kind of like April, mid-late April, I tried to switch up to a 4 millimeter, and it wouldn't go. And then I tried it, I waited a few more weeks, I tried it again, I waited a few more weeks after that, I tried it again, it still didn't want to go. And then I kind of knew in the back of my head I'm probably going to have to get a half size in order to go up another millimeter. Just so fun. I was like, ooh, great. So I waited a bit more, I tried again at the start of the summer, and it wouldn't go. So in like July, I ordered a half size, so I went from a 3.2 and I ordered a 3.5. So I got that, and I managed to get that to go in, like that to work. So I had for lower, I had a 3.5 in. And it was also silver, and it also was a plug with, so it was like a round on the front, and then it just had a band in the back. I also lost one of the bands at the back of one of them within like the first 2 days of wearing it. Unsurprisingly. Are we surprised? I literally had to get a band off another gauge to go on the back. And I wore that for the entire summer, and then in September I switched to these, which are 4 millimeters. These ones are 4 millimeters. And then I just tried, not for the first time, to switch from a 4 to a 5 millimeter, and it's not going. I can like kind of get it through the front of my ear, but it won't go through the back. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't want to stretch. So I just went online back to the same place that I ordered from last time, which is called, it's like Stretch It Jewellery or something. Stretch It Body Jewellery. And I ordered a 4.5mm and a 5.5 because I just have a feeling that I'm going to have to buy a half size again. So I ordered my 4.5 and my 5.5. They will arrive at some point, and then I will try and stretch it to a 4.5, and if it doesn't go, then I might cry. But yeah, so I want to go get some new piercings. I also can't afford new piercings, that's another thing. I have some money at the moment, and I was like, oh, I'll go get some new piercings in the half term. It will be great. I ended up reaching out to a friend of mine to go, so I might go and see her piercer because just also I'm not really sure about the piercing place I've been to before. I really liked the piercer. She was great. She was wonderful. It's just that the lady who owns like the shop, like the tattoo shop, I just got bad vibes from her, and I also felt like she was overcharging me for my lip piercings. I was just like, I don't want to stay here. I don't really want to go here. I was going because it was like, it's convenient, it's near my house, it's near my school, blah blah blah. But it's pricey-ish, and I don't want to go. So yeah. So I want to go to this place that my friend goes to if she's got loads of piercings. And she's been going to this place for years, and it's meant to be really good and quite cheap. It's cheaper than the other place I was going to. Also because, so not only did they charge me £80 to get my snake bites done, when it shouldn't have been £80, it should have been 70 at most. They then charged me, you know how when you get lip piercings, you have to come back in kind of 4 to 6 weeks, about a month, to get to size down. And I knew that for that first size down I was going to go to a shop because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I also didn't know what size the bars in my lip were. So I went to go get them sized down, and that cost me another £35. You can't make this shit up. £35. My bars are changed. So I decided I wasn't going back. I like, these are probably good prices, but like I just did not like the people in there. Also because when I was trying to get my snake bites done, it was kind of in the, and I understand it was that annoying time between Christmas and New Year, but they had a deal on for all of December where it was like 3 for 2 on piercings, and like 3 for 2 on piercings and like 20% off jewellery and everything. So I was trying to go for like a couple of days where I was like I called them and I was like, hey, is your piercer in today? And they're like, no. I showed up at the shop and I was like, oh, is your piercer in today? And they're like, no, come back on Friday. And then I called Friday, and then I called Thursday. I was like, can I come in to get a piercing tomorrow? What time is your piercer going to be there? And they're like, oh, we open at 11 and they should be here 11:30. Called at 11:30. No, piercer's not coming until 12:30. I'm like, I have places to be. So I didn't, and then they just, like, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the place. But yeah. But I want to go and get some piercings. I want to get my septum done, and I want to get an eyebrow piercing, but I think I just want to get my septum done first. I also want to get 2 new ear piercings, like up here, like on the top of my ear, like spiky ones. But I think I need to learn how to sleep before I do that, because I have a cartilage piercing on this ear, and I know how incredibly annoying they are when you first have, like the first year you have them, to like sleep or anything. So yeah, I am in fact going to wait until I can like properly sleep on one side of my body, so that I don't have this so I'm not attempting to try and sleep with fresh piercings on my head. Because yeah, that is annoying. The searing pain of accidentally hitting a fresh cartilage piercing is still seared into my soul. But yeah, but I also just don't have the money, and I don't get paid for another 2 weeks because it's half term. and it's Comic Con, and I want to spend my money at Comic Con more. Like, that's more important to me, is money in an artist alley. I love artist alleys. Oh, my voice is already going from yapping, and I've already been going for 25 minutes. Great. But yeah, I love artist alleys. I'm a massive fan. Another place I went to recently is I went to the Satanic Flea Market a couple of weeks ago. This was my second time going. It's a wonderful event. Go, it's great. There's another one in a couple of weeks at the start of December, and it's in Angel and Islington. And I just so happened to be going to Sadler's Wells, also in Angel Islington, that day with my dad. So I might drag him to the Satanic Flea Market beforehand. Because yeah, I love that place. It's great. But yeah, so I went there. I spent quite a bit of money there, and I will probably be spending a lot of money at the artist alley because I love the artist alleys. I'm also a sucker for like mystery bags and blind boxes and blind bags and lucky dips and that sort of thing. I'm so bad at it, and Comic Con is always full of them. But yeah, I am excited. I'm very excited. But yeah, I saw a pin earlier today from I don't remember the name, like Chaotic Creations or something. Can I pull up the picture? But it was this absolutely amazing pin, and it was a pin from Grandma's Minute Conservation. And it was iconic. Let me find. Here's the picture. My phone is in the way of where I'm looking. By someone called Chaotic's Canvas with an X. And basically it's a pin of Jingguan Yao from Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. And essentially, if you've never seen The Untamed or watched the manhwa or like read the book, whatever, basically in the series, this guy gets kicked down a flight of stairs twice on 2 separate occasions. Once when he was kind of young, and then once when he's a lot older. And so someone made these 2 pins. This person, Chaotic's Canvas, made these 2 pins of, it's the stairs, and then it's Jingguan Yao on the stairs, but he spins. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. And they're only like £6.70. But they are annoyingly sold out, and so is a lot of stuff from their website, because I would have bought so much stuff from their website. They also had a pin that was Lan Sui in a pile of rabbits. I would sell my soul for that. Like, I actually want that so bad, but it was sold out, sadly. But yeah, I am excited for Comic Con. I'm excited to try and find some niche merch. Last year I managed to find Grandma's Demonic Cultivation merch. I am always on the lookout for any For the Game merch, but I have low expectations. I wore my Palmetto State Foxes shirt last year, and I'm going to wear it again this year, but I'm going to be Andrew instead of Neil. Basically what I mean by I'm going to be Andrew is I'm going to wear black jeans, combat boots, and a neon orange hand-painted Foxes t-shirt with armbands. And my mum's gonna stare at me like, who the fuck are you meant to be? How do you explain For the Game to your mother? But yeah, and I'm gonna see if I can find For the Game merch. Last year someone came up to me and was like, oh my god, are you from For the Game? And I went, yes. And they took a picture with me, and I never found them since because I never gave them my name. But yeah, I know no For the Game fans in real life. The only person I know that knows anything about For the Game is my friend, and the only reason he knows anything about For the Game is because I yapped to him about it. But yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah. What else am I doing? It's half term next week. Gonna go to Brighton next Friday. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go to the Hello Kitty Cafe. I love the Hello Kitty Cafe. It's the Art Box Cafe in Brighton. It's great. They also have a shop in Covent Garden in London, which is also great. I should apply for a job there. I really should. I might do that. I might just do that. It'd be fun. But yeah, I love the Hello Kitty Cafe. It's all vegetarian, which I love. I love vegetarian restaurants. I don't eat meat. I love vegetarian restaurants. I am vegetarian. Went to a vegetarian Japanese restaurant for my birthday the other day, and it was great because I could eat everything on the menu, and I wasn't like paranoid that my food had meat in it. So I'm a really paranoid person, and I've just gotten really paranoid, like bad paranoid about meat in food recently. Like I say recently, like the last year or so, and I don't know what it is, but like I just no longer feel comfortable eating like fake meat substitutes in like restaurants anymore, like in restaurants that serve meat. I don't know why. I just have. Like, I don't really want to walk into a pub and order a vegan burger anymore because my actual self thinks it's meat. I'm just paranoid. I think it's meat. To be fair though, I did once order a vegan burger in a restaurant and they served me a burger with bacon on it. And I'm like, we got this burger, and my sister went, that has bacon on it, right? That's not vegan, my guy. So yeah, I've just gotten really paranoid about it recently, so I can't eat like meat substitutes in restaurants. It's really fun. Unless it's like a vegan restaurant, like I will eat a meat substitute in a vegan restaurant because it's a vegan restaurant. Like how I like going to vegetarian restaurants because I can eat everything and not be worried it's got something I don't want to eat in it, which is great. So yeah, I went to this Japanese vegetarian restaurant. It was really nice. I quite liked the food. It was quite good. There was a really nice atmosphere in there. Only issue, it was a little bit expensive, a bit pricey. We went out. It was 3 of us. The bill was like £120 for 3 people, which I get in London. Like it wasn't bad for like going out for dinner in London. But we didn't get dessert or anything, and I drank tea. Why was it still £120? But yeah. I do love the Hello Kitty Cafe because everything is vegetarian, and it's actually a really good price in there. Like the food, it's quite reasonably priced in there, which is really nice. And it's always a vibe. And they like change it and dress it up for the season. So like it's gonna be a kind of it's always Halloween themed because it's October, so it's gonna be Halloween themed. So they're gonna have like spooky Kuromi and stuff, which I love. And the one in Covent Garden, they have a pom-pom pudding in the window, and they dress him up for every season. It's like he was a mermaid for a while. He's been Santa. They like do whole window displays, and they're very, very cute. But yeah, free advertising. Oh my god. But yeah, I do love it in there. What else am I doing at the moment? Not very much. There was somewhere I was gonna go. Oh, the emo exhibition. That's where I want to go. There's currently an emo exhibition on in the Barbican, and it's free. And it's on like emo culture, and like it's a lot of digital camera pictures from the early 2000s of like the emo scene. I really want to go, but I need to text people to see if they are free. Just gonna make my brother and his girlfriend go with me, possibly not this weekend, next weekend. See if they want to go. But yeah, that's about all that's going on in my life. What else am I doing? Not very much. What else do I have here? No. have a tab here that is just the ludicrousy that is art subjects. So I'm doing A-level photography, and it's doing an art-based A-level is a weird experience. As you saw in the last video, that I did an entire, goth visual K adjacent makeup look for my portfolio. Yeah, I'm currently making a model bedroom in a cardboard box. But that's what I'm doing. But also, I have to write an essay. So I have to write an essay to submit with all my work. It only has to be 1,000 words, but you have to write this essay. I haven't started mine yet. Oh, I probably should. But no one in my class has started theirs, so it's fine. But we only have a few months because we get our exam topic in the start of February. Our exam topic. Then our exam is in April. They give us the provisional dates for our exam. It's 3 days, so it's 15 hours. Bear that in mind, the A-level photography exam is 15 hours. Which is, in my school that's across 3 days, so we do 3 5-hour days. At GCSE it's only 10, but at A-level it is 15 hours. I also have extra time, so I get an extra 25% of that, which is a lot. It's another 4 hours or something. Another 3.5, 4 hours. So I can basically spend an entire week just working on my final piece. AKA doing my final piece and then finishing up all of my bookwork in my leftover time, which is what I did at GCSE as well. But yeah, so my exam is in April, and then I will have finished an entire A-level in what? November, December, 6 months. In just over 6 months I will have finished, well probably more 7 months because hand-in day for portfolio and stuff is slightly later, so 7-ish months I will have finished an entire A-level. If I wasn't redoing the year, I would be sitting all of my A-levels in 8 months. But yeah, that's a really weird experience. I don't know, it's a weird thought. Also just the fact that I'm 18 is a weird thought. But yeah, A-levels. I want to talk about what I'm doing in A-levels a little bit more and what I'm enjoying. Because I'm 3 weeks in now. I'm enjoying geography. It's good. I feel like I'm not gonna remember a lot of stuff though. That's my issue, is that I learn all this stuff and I make the cute little notes, but I don't remember it. I need to learn to memorize things better. Which feels so bad, but that's just kind of what exams are about. It's you have to memorize everything. Yeah. But I have Uplearn. I got it for free. So, not sponsored, but I did get it for free through the scholarship program. If you are an A-level student in the UK doing a STEM subject, see if you can get Uplearn for free, because there's scholarships. If you just Google Uplearn scholarship, basically you have to be through some sort of organisation. So you're entitled, if you're on free school meals, you can apply and they'll give you a scholarship. I applied through a scheme called Into University, which is a scheme in the UK that's helping people get into university. It's a study group thing. And I applied through that and I qualified for Into University because I have special visual needs and because I live in a council house, which is quite weird, but I feel that should be a accessibility criteria on more things, being living in a council house. But yeah, so I applied through Into University and I got a scholarship, so I have 2 years of Uplearn for free. I have the entire A-level biology course. I only have the A-level biology course because that's the only one I'm doing. But I know people who are doing maths and things like that. Yeah, there are another few ways to get through it. I know some people, certain trust courses gave it to them for free. Mine didn't. UCL, something certain trust. Talking about certain trust, I'm trying to apply to the Certain Trust Fulbright USA program because I want to go to the US for a week. I want to see what American University is about. I have seriously been considering like studying abroad quite a bit, but my only issue is because I want to do such a niche subject. Studying abroad is kind of harder because there's not many. It's not like I'm doing business. Like if you're studying business, you can study anywhere. Like I have a friend in Spain whose brother is studying business in Sweden. Like you can do that anywhere. But then I'm out here and want to do forensic anthropology. Where am I finding me a uni that does forensic anthropology? There's only like 5 of them in the UK. So yeah, which is very fun. But yeah, so my god, I'm tired. So yeah, but I have been considering, but also, so going back to trying to apply to this program, basically every time I go on, I keep checking their website to see when applications open. They're just like, applications will open later in the autumn. And I'm like, we're 3/4 of the way through October. What do you mean later in the autumn? When are you opening them? 30th of December? That was not what I wanted to say. 30th of November was what I was aiming for, and then I went 31st and I don't know what was going on. But yeah, I do really want to do that program. I think it'll be really interesting. And yeah, what other uni was I looking at recently? Oh, I was looking at Queen Mary's Belfast, going to Belfast. It's actually weirdly cheap to get to Belfast. So my family is Irish. I went to Ireland the other summer, and we flew to Dublin, and it was about £160 in August to get a flight to Dublin. That was a one-way flight, because I only went one way. I got the ferry back because the ferry was free because my cousin works on it. But it was like £157 to get a flight to Dublin. And I'm looking at this flight to Belfast, £52. The most expensive flight on the days I was looking at was £60. And that was like, if you go on Skyscanner and you're like looking at flights, they'll show you like green, amber, red in terms of like the pricing of the flights. These were the red flights. These were the most expensive of the most expensive flights. £60 EasyJet flight. And then I was looking on booking.com. So I was like, oh, I'll just have a look at booking.com and see what like the prices are looking like for 3 people. So I was going to go with my brother and his girlfriend because it'll be fun. Looking at the price of like an apartment to stay in Belfast for 2 nights. Because I was thinking, go Friday, open days on Saturday, come back on Sunday. So 2 nights in Belfast for 3 people, 3 adults. And you can get something for £250. Why is it so cheap? Yeah, I hadn't even looked at like Premier Inn. That was what I was gonna do. Premier Inn. But yeah, because I was looking at so Queen Mary's they do an archaeology and anthropology degree. Ooh, I just dropped my thing. Which looks quite good. So where am I going? No. So I wanted to go and have a look at their at the university. I was like looking on their website, looking at the different courses that they do. And they also do a study abroad program where you can study in the USA or you can study in China. I want to go to China so bad. Like it is a dream of mine. I really want to go to China. I was looking recently at applying to NYU Shanghai. Like, I want to go to China. But yeah, that is very exciting to me. So I was just looking, I just looked on the Premier Inn website for the dates I want to go to Belfast. I can get 2 Premier Inn rooms. The first match coming up was for £296. 1.39 miles from your search. Premier Plus, Next Evolution style. Oh, that's per night. Damn. Wait, so you're telling me for Premier Inn I've got to pay per night? But I want 2 nights. I thought you were going to show me. Okay. So pay in advance. £580. That's pretty standard for Premier Inn though, to be fair. But yeah. So yeah, why not go to Belfast for fun? Because that could be exciting. Yeah. And it's not that hard to get to, I can't lie. Getting a flight is not that difficult. But yeah. And I'm looking at Exeter this weekend, which should be interesting. And then I'm looking at Bradford next month, in a couple weeks. I'm gonna go stay with some family in Sheffield for the weekend and go and see Bradford Uni. It should be fun. Should be exciting. I'm excited. And yeah. Okay, I'm getting very tired. So I am possibly just gonna end this episode off here. And then I'm gonna see if my last episode has finished. Oh, it has in fact finished exporting. So I'm gonna export that to YouTube and sort that all out. And then I'm probably gonna edit this video and queue it up to go onto YouTube as well, so that I can like remember to upload these. I'm probably gonna go to like uploading every 2 weeks rather than every week, because every week is not happening. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, evening or night, depending on where you are. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye!